It all began in 2004. We were unstoppable, man. The band was a monster. I call him Daniel. We took over the world. Except the world took over us.
How did it happen?
Contrary to speculations from the Nigerian people, vision.
Vision?
I wanted something, and Daniel wanted something else. It was not necessarily money.
So, that was it?
No. It gets more complex than that. And even the band is blaming Dr. Sid.
Dr. Sid? Wait, how does he come into this conversation?
The band is the one who blames Dr. Sid.
What about you? Who do you blame?
Kanye West.
Wait, how?
Long story. But I know one guy who can tell it. Grab a book.
You've probably heard of the saying, it takes two to tango, right? Now come here. Yes. I want you to watch this finger of mine very, very carefully because this is the basis of the whole story today. Now this is Don Jazzy. Listen carefully. And this is the band. And this is One Day Cool. If you know your fingers very well, you know where I'm driving at. Now this was basically the MoHits era. When these three people came together, they made music. The main thing was that they had the same vision. They were in line until one person stepped out of line. Now what you're hearing right now is a change in sound. Well, not just a change in sound, a change in mood. These were the emotions the whole of Nigeria felt when Don Jazzy dropped these tweets. The cause of this? Well, to understand the cause of this, you need to first understand the origin of the cause.
Old Camp Road.
Where's that?
That's the home of JJC Skills Studio. Memories.
Why is this important to the story?
Well, that was the place where everything began for me. After I was invited by my uncle to the UK to play drums.
Well, did I tell you that Don Jazzy was a pianist just like me? The only difference was that he didn't like the spotlight. He was just behind the scenes controlling everything music. So here's the thing. Well, one thing led to another and then he was in a spot that he didn't have anything going on for him. Well, that was until he did. And it's all because of a phone call.
Hello? Cass, how far now?
Jazzy, my guy, I got news for ya.
Oh yeah, gist me.
You know JJC Skills? Yeah, the guy with the 419 squad, you know him?
Yes, now.
I just play my song for wedding. Wait, hear your beats. Ha! Oga just dey mad for years. See, me I tell you say you do that beats, man. See that beats mad, die. Guy, you good.
Really?
Guy, he dey love the beats, die. See, he dey look for you right now, sef.
This particular phone call changed the trajectory of Don Jazzy's life and made him the Don Jazzy we all know of today. JJC asked Don Jazzy to join his newly formed record label, Backbone Records, with a handshake. Remember that? Now, this was actually the place where Don Jazzy learned the music production. Well, perfected his craft. Let's put it at that. Don Jazzy was there for a while. Well, things were going on well for him until something strange happened.
Okay, it go like this. My sweetie Baba, you make... No now, Jazzy, listen. I go again. My sweetie Baba, you make me fly away, my sweetie Baba. You make... my sweetie Baba. We are hard drums now, hard drums. It don't enter. Hey, Jazzy, let's go. Hey, take it drop, hey. You see that guitar line where you told me the other time? That guitar, yes, Adam. Jazzy, back me now, Jazzy, back me. Jazzy, you could die, make the trumpets cry. Jazzy, everywhere scatter. Me to the end, daddy, tell you me to the end. My sweetie Baba, you make me fly away, my sweetie Baba. You make me. Who be that?
Na MP.
Oh, come in.
JJ, Johnny, just more. I get this new guy. I want to introduce him to you. Guy, they play harmonica, die. Guy, I didn't tell you.
Guy, what be your name?
My name is Daniel, sir.
Oh yeah, now me and Collins the work on some song. It goes like this. Can you come up with something on the harmonica for me, make I hear?
No wahala, sir. Make we run now.
Oh wow. You are good. Nice.
JJC. Guy, I feel see you 1 minute outside. Is this I tell you say the guy good die? Is this I tell you?
Oh yeah, he be good.
You know say I know the show fake now. Oh yeah, make it a join your group now. Make it a join now.
MP, now. But I tell you say my group make fool now. I tell you this thing long time. No more additions. He cannot join us now. But this is what I go feed. Make it they linger around there. Make it they do follow back. Make it they follow me. We go see what you go feed.
So you see, the band joined the Backbone group as a, let's just say, follow back. I mean, he can play the harmonica. But most importantly, it was because he was a funny guy. You know, energetic, charismatic. He lights up the room everywhere he goes. So that was it. He was like the therapeutic human.
From time to time, Daniel and I would just be playing around, working on beats.
Interesting.
That was when I realized that he was a very talented entertainer.
That must have been good times at JJC Studios, right?
No.
Wait, I thought. Okay, I'm confused now.
Something happened between JJC and I.
You remember I told you that Don Jazzy joined the JJC Skills with an agreement sealed on a handshake, right? This is like the #1 rule in business. Many people learn this the hard way, and Don Jazzy was one of them. You see, the agreement between JJC and Don Jazzy wasn't really official. I mean, there was no contract binding them. Don Jazzy felt betrayed because of some things that JJC said, and because Don Jazzy was giving his all into this. JJC now realized Don Jazzy's potential and now decided to give Don Jazzy a contract. But Don Jazzy refused. Now Don Jazzy is back to square one, right? Not quite. He made a new friend. Remember this guy? D-Bunch.
This was where you formed the duo?
Yes. 2004 was the year MoHits Records was formed.
This was a new chapter in your life. right?
Yes, it was magical. We rushed to finish one album, no long things, because we all agreed to be back in Nigeria to start afresh.
I see.
I still have that video on my phone.
No long term. Get me now. This is the making, yeah, of the band Jazzy, MoHits Records.
This guy now weary.
They formed MoHits Records. The deal was simple. 50-50 split. Everyone contributed equally. Tongolo dropped. And you guessed it. It was a smash hit single. Before them, Nigeria has gotten no taste of producer-artist collab of this level. For one thing, the producers at that time did not have the personalities that could come close to the artist. Talk less of matching an artist with a charisma and personality like the band. But this duo shared the spotlight because they complemented each other. Don Jazzy with his tycoon-like persona, and then the band with his shirtless harmonica playing playboy rascality. This was a match made in heaven, ready to tear up the Nigerian music industry. 2006, these people kept on rising. 23rd May, they dropped Rundown Funk You Up, which included the famous Why Me? Now there was no iota of doubt that these people were the new bosses of the Nigerian music industry. But as we all know, to be a real boss, you have to be a boss to someone. So it became clear to Don Jazzy and the band that they had to expand. So what happens when a mogul and a mobster build an empire? Fire. And what does fire produce? Unilag, home to the toughest boys and the finest babes in Nigeria. That was also the place Don Jazzy and the band were performing at. But backstage, something funny happened.
Hi, Don Jazzy. Hi, the band. I'm a huge fan.
Hey, now, how far now?
So I am well. See, I'm a huge fan. You can't imagine.
I appreciate, my guy. I appreciate.
Sir, please, I want to be like you. Sir, please, I just sing, die.
Yeah, really? Don, your man here say the single. Oh yeah, now run and make we see.
He. Sexy ladies from the world, full of my lead. All my fellas from the world, full of my lead.
Done deal. Wandeko joined the squad. This was one of the best decisions Don Jazzy and the band made because, like I said, remember, he was this finger, married to the game, married to MoHits Records. Now, Dr. Sid saw the potential of MoHits Records and Don Jazzy and requested to join MoHits Records. Don Jazzy agreed and then he joined. Two more people joined. The Prince, Don Jazzy's brother, and then K-Switch. Now, I want you to note something. The position of my fingers signifies each and every one in the group and also signifies their importance in MoHits Records. If you are conversant with fingers, you know where I'm driving at. This was it. Nigerian Barcelona was formed. With their tiki-taka formats, no one was stopping them. The MSN of MoHits Records was Don Jazzy, The Banj, and Wandeko. They then dropped the CV collaborative album. Bro, everywhere scattered. Their secret weapon, Wandeko. Discreet, yet so powerful. You don't see him. Literally, I mean, like when you turn the lights off. Why do you think he called himself Cool? The rest of the three in the group, you know as it be now. Not everybody go feel shine. In the next 3 years, MoHits Records would then go on to dominate. Probably what inspired the bunch to take the name Bangali. These bangers came from his third album, The Entertainer. Honorable mentions, Fall in Love. When the call to dropped Mushin to MoHits, Dr. Sid, Turning Point. I just want you to remember that all the tracks had Don Jazzy's involvement in it. Co-written and produced by him, of course.
I didn't like the spotlight as much as the bunch did. Daniel was everywhere.
Were you?
No, I just like to be in the studio all the time.
Do you think it was a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, good thing I would say, but it later became a curse for us.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, something funny happened.
What happened?
One word. Dubai.
What happened there?
Kanye West happened there. You see, the band was on a trip to Dubai, and then he miraculously crossed paths with Kanye West. Wait. I'm talking about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy Kanye. The old Kanye, the biggest album of that year Kanye. And of course, something happened that only the band can make happen. Yay! Kanye West! Kanye West! Kanye West!
Hey, bro, move away!
Kanye West!
Kanye
Bro,
West!
I said move away.
Hey, let him through.
Kanye, see, I'm a big fan. See, I dey play your music all around. And see, good morning. He.
I appreciate, bro.
Kanye, I don't want to waste your time. See, I'm also a musician. My name is D'banj from Nigeria. I just wanted to share my music with you.
Alright, email it to my team, and when I get the chance, I might listen to it.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Man. Says I want to be like you. I want to push my music in America.
Sure. Oh, man.
Why are you laughing?
You know, the whole experience is funny to me.
Why?
Well, first things first. No be me I go to rush artists like that. That's not my temperament. I'm more of the reserved type. But I'll say that move opened doors for us, man. I must admit, I didn't believe it at first.
Why?
This was surreal. We are talking about Kanye West, Kanye West. I mean, when Daniel first told me, I said, I beg. It literally took me meeting Kanye to believe that this was happening. But this was a blessing. Any case.
Why would you say that?
Let's start from the Kanye side. You see, when the whole of MoHits met Kanye, everything began happening so fast. They began rising. They even had a collaboration with Snoop Dogg at that time in LA that they had to finish up. Snoop Dogg! Kanye West is even tweeting at them now. Hey, bro, these guys began rising. 17 June 2011, D'banj and Don Jazzy were signed on to Good Music record label. Wow, crazy to think of that at that time. See, Don Jazzy even announced that he was working on a song on Jay-Z and Kanye West's collab album, Watch the Throne. Then August 2011, the album dropped. And that song was left off. 12 September 2011, D'banj performed with Kanye West in London on stage together. But see, like, everything was moving so fast. You know that saying, when you speed, you crash?
Did you crash?
I'm afraid so.
How did it happen?
I made an announcement that MoHits has broken up.
Why?
Contrary to speculations from the Nigerian people, vision.
Vision?
I wanted something, and Daniel wanted something else. It was not necessarily money.
So, that was it?
No. It gets more complex than that. And even D'banj is blaming Dr. Sid.
Dr. Sid? Wait, how does he come into this conversation?
So, first things first, Don Jazzy wasn't really happy with how things were going on in America. And also keeping up with their lifestyle. Guys, it's A-list celebrities we're talking about. A-list! Can you keep up with... Can you? Bro, Don Jazzy just wanted to harness the talents in Nigeria instead of going to the US. For D'banj, D'banj had another vision.
And I'm like, we're almost there,
Almost there. Yeah, that's the word. Almost. Almost is never enough. The thing that was a major victory was turning into a minor defeat. When the call remained, he chose the side of Don Jazzy. Before the final dissolution, Don Jazzy and D'banj had unfinished business. Oliver Twist. The band wanted more of America. Don Jazzy wanted more of Africa. Everyone wanted different mores. One of the people to be blamed for this split up appeared in the Oliver Twist video. Kanye West. As a cameo though. Remember I just said one of the people. Okay, so then who is the other person to be blamed?
Dr. Sid, my boy.
Dr. Sid? How does he come into this conversation?
The band is accusing him of breaking up the group.
How?
Boss, your brand and your star is too much. It's overshadowed. It's overshadowed.
Why? It's not that. The band helps everybody. He used him not for the band. Like, if Liwe calls me, I could go with Liwe now. Do you understand? If not for the band, nobody would have looked at me like that. But no, I didn't lie. Man, I don't know.
This is more negative than positive for my career.
That's Dr. Sid talking about the band. The band didn't like that. I understand.
If I may ask, how is your relationship with the band now?
Great, actually. We are grown men. I mean, things happen for a reason. I mean, sometimes I miss the good times, that harmonica playing weary, that bastard, rascal. But the show must go on. The show must go on.
What do you think caused all this?
For one end, no one can exactly pinpoint what caused all this. But we can all agree that when Kanye West came into the picture, it shed light on everyone's vision properly. Don Jazzy and the bunch then realized that they had different visions. The MoHits legacy is a legacy that's going to be remembered for years to come. But it doesn't necessarily have to be dark or moody. Sometimes all you need is a step in the right direction.
All things aside, you have created a very big label, Maven Records, internationally recognized. With that, you should be proud.
Thank you.
And not to forget, you have also put Nigeria on the map in terms of music production.
Thank you. But I cannot say I'm the only one who puts Nigeria on the map.
Really? Well, who else then?
There's this one guy, very talented. His name is
Georgia. By the way you're looking, feel so African. With that body making me feel nauseous. I'ma be cautious, I don't wanna get it.